Hello fellow hunters, and welcome back to Call of the Wild. We are continuing our adventures in Silver Ridge Peaks, working to unlock the entire map of all of its points of interest, as well as grab a gold trophy or better of every animal on the map. Today's goal is to get this mission over here completed, and then start working our way across, trying to unlock the lookout points here, as well as any points of interest that may pop up over there. Our loadout for today is the Arzina 300 Mag Tactical from the recently released High Caliber Weapons Pack. For our big game, class 7 to 9 animals, the Zarza 308 Stalker for our medium game, our class 4 to 6, sorry. And then we have the 243 Competitor Pistol for our class 2 and 3 animals. On this map, that's only going to really be the pronghorn. Lastly, we have the 22 Defender Pistol for our turkeys that are on the map, all of our class 1 animals. I do try to do a semi-realistic loadout, having only 2 long guns on me, which seems like it would be something that you might actually carry out into the field if you were trying to, you know, get a wide variety of animals. For our self-defense, we have the Sunberg 454, which is my favorite pistol in the game, and that's what we're going to be using to fend off any aggressive animals that might decide to get up close and personal. So we have a long way to walk to get over to our mission over there. I do want to take a second to see if there's anything worth going after in this open space here, where all of the bison and the lake and all that stuff is. But realistically, for the bison, we already have a bunch of gold animals in our waiting to go into the lodge, so I'm not particularly worried about grabbing as many of those as we can. Really looking to try to find something that's 200, has an estimate of 200 or better, because that's going to put us into the diamond range of getting that stuff done. At a 167, that technically could be a gold, and probably is, but it's just really not worth the time it's going to take to go over there and grab that. So we're going to start making our way over to the mission point, because we have a long way to walk to get over here, and then we need to get all the way up to our lookout point over here, and it's going to take a little bit to walk that distance. So as always, I will put nice long cuts in between these boring walking sessions here and bring you back when there's something interesting happening. So I'll see you guys in just a moment. Well, I know I just got done saying that I wasn't particularly interested in going after bison that aren't going to be diamond, but we have a group of them just kind of sitting here, so it doesn't make sense to just pass them up. And we have this really awesome semi-automatic weapon that can do some serious damage, so might as well go after them if we can. Doesn't seem like we got very good hits on most of that, though. Oh, I guess, yeah, I see a couple of them went down over there. So we expended 10 rounds out of all of that. Let's go see how we did as far as bringing animals down. All right, well, we definitely got some vital hits over here. Maybe I did a little better than I thought. So we should have a couple of them off in this direction. I can already start to see some bodies over here. So that's good. I don't know why my dog continues to bark at me. So this guy ended up being a silver. Nice lung shot there. I can live with that. That's a pretty decent shot. And then over here we have this one. And we got a couple sitting over there. Yep, nice little gold, 169.15. So let's check out our spreadsheet over here that has all of our information. That's actually a better score than anything else that we've had so far. So we'll update our number to 169.15. And we will go ahead and tax this guy so he can go into our lodge. We definitely want to try to remember to check the scores when we do this so that we can have the best ones that we've taken in the lodge. I don't want to tax every gold that we find, but if we get something that's a high score, I definitely want to try to remember to grab that. So this guy is a 127, got him with a liver and stomach shot. And this one here we got with a lung shot, excellent. And this one, another silver, we got with another stomach and liver shot. I'm not sure what I'm doing that's causing me to get that kind of a hit, but you know, clearly I'm not, well, I mean, I guess some of these were angled a little too far away from me, and that's probably what's causing the issue. But it doesn't matter, we got a pretty decent amount of money.
My go-to source for insight into animals in the reserve. Species, number, mood, You can learn a lot about them before you've ever spotted anything.
He completely derailed my train of thought. I don't remember what I was saying. We still have a long way to travel, though, so it's not that big of a deal. And we got a decent amount of money out of taking those animals. Cleared out maybe some lower quality animals to hopefully make some room for higher level respawns. So we'll see. Who knows how that's actually going to turn out until we come back later on another run through this and see how it goes. But we still have about 1 kilometer to go to get to our lookout point, or our mission over here. So I will put another cut in and see you guys when something interesting happens. Got ourselves a bear right here. Not a great one, but it's not a good bear, but we're going to give it a chance. Far away. It's right on the number. I don't feel like I got a really good shot. I mean, I guess I did get a vital hit. The health is going down pretty quickly, but I didn't feel like the sight picture was where I wanted it to be when I pulled the trigger, so I don't know. We'll see how it did. Nice that she ran towards us, though. It makes life a little bit easier when you don't have to run them down. Let's see how we did. I don't feel like I got a really good shot placement on there. So that first one was right in the intestines. So we definitely did not get a vital shot. I'm really glad that that wasn't a potential trophy animal, because that would have been terrible if I had wasted my shots on that. So I guess that's just a testament to the power of the 300 Magnum, that it was able to just, you know, yank that bear down in health even though I didn't get a vital hit. Anyways, we need to head up here and get on with our mission and goal for the day. Well, it seems like black bear are what's going on right now. Alright, so we're a little outside of our 0 range. I'm going to put it right there. Well, that worked out in a better way than I thought. Technically, he was within the gold range, but he's on the lower end of that spectrum, so I'm not really expecting that to turn out to be a gold bear. But if we can grab a gold black bear, I think that will be maybe the first one we've had since we left Layton Lakes, because I don't recall having seen too many black bears since we've left there. We'll see how we did. Hopefully it's going to turn out to be a pretty decent bear. Especially since, for the most part, we've seen almost all females, except for maybe one other male bear over on this map. So it'd be really nice if we can grab ourselves a nice black bear trophy. All right, here's our guy right over here. Let's see how we did. If he's a gold, we'll go ahead. Well, we'll compare the score to what we had before, but I think we'll go ahead and tax him anyways, because I don't really have. I think the only trophy black bear I have is in the Layton Lakes cabin. He turned out to be a silver, but we did get a really nice. Wow, we got some serious penetration on him. Very nice. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and continue on towards our. I mean, maybe would have been nice to know what that was, but I didn't catch it until too late. So we're going to continue on towards our mission over here. We keep getting distracted from it by animals, but that's a very good reason to continue to be distracted. Alright, we've made it up here to the mission set. I have my pistol out because there was a black bear within 60 meters of me, but unfortunately, the trees were in the way and I wasn't able to do anything about it.
The gear is in here. I packed it into a couple of backpacks. It shouldn't be too heavy.
Okay, well, it seems like there's another point of interest over here. This is going to be another one of those maps where the lookout points don't do a good job of unlocking everything.
There's a good rock face nearby that Sammy can use to teach her beginners. If I recall correctly, you also have some mountain climbing experience. I get it. Those mountain goats aren't easy to catch. There's some good anchoring points at the top of the rock face. If you can get those ropes nice and secure, it'll save Sammy some time and help the class.
Alright, well, I'm going to head over to this lookout point over here, then we'll fast travel back up here and complete the mission and move on to the lookout point over there. So, be back in just a minute.
An extreme sports group here for a long time, but the old chairman of the board pushed back against anything that wasn't hunting. He was very old-fashioned, though. The patriarch of the Simpkins Electronics empire. He even forced his vegan animal rights activist son Timothy to come with him on hunting trips to Africa. Accused the activist of brainwashing his son. The family reputation around here dropped quite dramatically when my dad caught Timothy drinking and dealing drugs inside the reserve. Simpkins actually used his power on the board to keep my dad quiet. But the next time my dad caught Tim in the reserve, he wasn't just dealing drugs. He had been poaching. Dad called it in without even telling Simpkins Sr. Of course, he was furious. Tried to get my dad fired, actually. But all credit to the board. They stuck with my old man. All these changes I want to make will hopefully account for the loss of the Simpkins' money and influence. This is just a start, too. I'm proposing snowboarding and extreme skiing for the winter. I've got some friends who I'd love to invite over to shoot some videos. Could be fun, don't you think? Anyway, if the rappelling goes well and makes a little money, I think the old folks on the board will start to come around.
All right, I try to bring you guys back in for the stories. They talk a lot, though. I don't know. There was some mule deer over there, but they're in a part of the tree. They're in the thick part of the trees where I can't get a spot. Oh, wait. It's just a female. I knew there was a female there, but I was hoping that maybe there'd be another one. I'm not overly concerned about it, though, because we already have a diamond mule deer in the lodge, so it's not that big of a deal. I'm more interested in trying to find some goat or sheep or a mountain lion or an elk. That would be pretty nice. They certainly did put this this point of interest or whatever in a very annoying spot to get to. All right. So
that was great. I doubt I could have done a better job myself. Don't let the ropes down. We don't need them getting all tangled up. I really appreciate your help with this one. It's been an uphill battle to get to this point, and I'm disappointed that I can't be there to run the classes myself. If I'm being honest, I have a lot invested in the classes going well. There's still some people on the board who are friends with the old chairman, and it seems pretty clear that they don't like me proposing new ideas. Anyway, I'll let Sammy know that we're good to go. I trust her to take care of it.
I'm not sure I'm going to be able to climb up the mountain from this direction. I have a feeling we're going to be blocked from it by the terrain. I'm going to give it a shot because I don't really want to have to run all the way around like this to get up here. But realistically, I don't know.
So listen, there might be a situation going on at the moment and I could really use your help to check it out. It's not just gold and silver mining that took place out here. Even more recently, there was a working uranium mine in the area. When the reserve was established, we took responsibility for keeping it safe. Anyway, the old uranium mine is very rarely a problem. But recently, it appears that one of our neighbors, a guy I went to school with actually, has been spotted camping out around the mine. His name's Bobby Joe Jefferson. He's normally just a nuisance, driving his quad bike around and setting up little shooting ranges with tin cans. He makes the deer and turkeys extra skittish, so the hunters hate him. Can you head over to the mine and see what's going on? He's allowed to hike and camp there, but I don't want him going anywhere near the entrance itself.
Yeah, I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to get up the hill here. I have a feeling they're going to... Well, I mean, I guess maybe we can swing... I mean, one way or another, we're going to have to swing around to do this. It's just a question of... Is it faster to go this way and then come around, or should I just suck it up and go down the road? Part of me is kind of thinking I might take an ATV since I'm getting... I feel like I'm getting kind of screwed right now with the... Well... Alright. So what we'll do is we'll head over to this guy over here, and then ideally the terrain will level out a little, or at least shallow out a little bit and let me get up the hill there. It's really frustrating when they design these things in a way that doesn't allow you to just kind of go through the map, but obviously real life wouldn't be that way, so it is what it is. I'm going to run over here, grab whatever this point of interest is, and then hopefully we can get the lookout point. So the turkey behind has a 9 to 11 kilogram... oh, what's that? Mule deer, 240. No, it's not even close. Okay. So I want to try to take a shot at the one that has a 9 to 11, that guy. He's only a level 2, though. But 11 is the max weight, so... We'll give it a try. It's fleeing now. It's kind of hoping to get it, but... Getting close, but it's just too far for the pistol. Seven to 9. 148, not bad. All right, well, I'm pretty sure our guy got away. That's all right. I wasn't really worried about it, and being a level 2, the odds of him actually being a diamond turkey are pretty small. Not that big of a deal. We'll continue on towards our waypoint over here, and hope for the best. All right, looks like this one's going to be a flag point of interest, so we'll head over here, read this off, and then I'm not confident that we're going to be able to get up the hill from this direction, unfortunately. I mean, it looks like it shallows out over here, kind of, sort of, but I don't know. And we have this over here. I'm not sure what it is, though. Dinosaur Hill is the highlight of Silver Ridge Peak's paleontological wonders. Wow, that's really hard to say. In this bed of Cretaceous Dakota sandstone, you can observe almost perfectly preserved tracks from over 30 individuals, mostly iguanodon, large duck-billed herbivores, theropods, smaller type of carnivore with ostrich-like appearance. The tracks were created by dinosaurs migrating across what was then the shoreline of a vast, shallow sea extending across much of the present-day United States. So, typically, I would prefer to just go ahead and grab that, but we're close enough to this that I kind of want to just go grab it and see if anything else kind of shows up, and then we'll swing around the lake here and hopefully be able to kind of make our way up that way and get to the lookout point. You know, as I said, it's pretty frustrating when terrain prevents you from getting where you want to go, but obviously can't make that, you can't just whine about that in real life and expect things to work out for you. So we'll make it work. All right, we got ourselves another flag point of interest over here between the lakes. Before we do that, though, we'll kind of crest the hill here a little bit and see if maybe we can catch something unawares. I hear something. 161. It's not even a gold. So let's just go, we'll go ahead and read this off, and then we're going to head up to the lake to the north of us. The first peacetime all-black regiments were nicknamed Buffalo Soldiers. In Colorado, they skirmished with Native American tribes, constructed forts and roads, laid railroad lines, and even delivered the mail. All right, so we're going to head up to this lake over here, and then hope that we can get through a shallow part here. So we'll go from this lake to this lake, and then hopefully over to the lookout point over there. With any luck, that will get us around the... climbing the slope around the slope over here and make it so we can get this done. I don't believe we're gonna get a chance at this pronghorn. There's always a bunch of brush and stuff in the way when you catch these guys, so unfortunately we're just gonna have to keep going and hope for the best. We got like a bunch of bison over here, but there's also something over here that I haven't been able to spot yet. So we're going to pull out our pistol and see if maybe any of this is going to be what... Oh, okay. Not really what we're looking for, but it's better than nothing. Try to bring it down a little quicker. Unfortunately, that means we spooked off all the bison over there, but I didn't see anything that had a particularly high estimate. So I'd rather grab this guy over here and see if maybe we got a new personal best. Probably not. His score wasn't, like, insanely high. But we got a 164, and I believe 168 or something like that was our last number for the bison. Plains bison, 169. So we're not going to tax this guy, but we got him in a nice double lung shot in the first one, and then a second lung shot there. Just shows how tough these guys are, that these powerful rounds can sometimes struggle to bring them down. So obviously there's not going to be too much in the area left after this. But I'm going to try to make my way up through the hill here and then over to the lookout point, if at all possible. No way to know if I'm actually going to be able to do that, but we're going to give it a try. Well, we have a bison here. He was just kind of sitting there waiting for me, or she. She was kind of just sitting there waiting for me. It's always nice when they just make it easy for you like that, but bison typically are bison are typically pretty easy to get. They wait a long time to come after you, or to run away, and then they're relatively slow-moving animals compared to some of the other things that we hunt, so it's typically pretty easy to grab them. Oh. Bighorn sheep. I don't know if we're going to get a chance at this guy, but we'll see if maybe we can get into a clearing or something. I'm not much of a stalker. I don't have the patience for it. At least not yet. Once we switch over into, you know, full-on hunting mode rather than exploration mode. 166 isn't bad. Rocky Mountain elk, 290. It's not going to do it for us. At least we finally found a male, though. 347. Aw. That's a... Ooh, 478. That's what we're looking for right there. Okay, so we're going to run a little bit to catch up, or to get closer. 478 is not diamond, but this could be our gold Rocky Mountain elk. So I want to get a little closer. Make sure our zero's set. I don't want to screw this up. Get a little closer. Make sure we have the correct weapon selected. Alright, I'm going to take a second to chill. Make sure I take a really good shot at this. I don't want to mess this up. Wait for him to stand up so I can get a nice good shot at his vital there. So I really don't want to mess up this shot. This could mark off, this is probably going to mark off 391. Yeah, he's a guaranteed gold. I just need him to stand up because I really don't want to screw this. Okay, here we go. All right, that'll do it for our... That's definitely going to do it for our Rocky Mountain elk. So as nice as it would have been to grab ourselves the mountain goat, he was just not positioned in a very good way. Are we going to be able to see the bear? I'm always looking for a bear if we can find one. Unfortunately, the terrain and the brush and all of that stuff's kind of making it difficult to see anything. See if we can maybe spook him out of whatever stand of trees he's in and maybe get at least see what he is. Just kind of want to see what he is. He might have already run off, but... Oh, no. 16, that's not even a gold, so... Okay, that takes care of him. Alright, well, let's go grab the bear, then we'll go get our gold elk. We can mark that off the list. And we'll see, we'll go grab the outpost over there. Where's our bear? I don't think he was that far away. I wasn't really paying attention to what his distance was. Yeah, he's right over here. So we'll grab this guy, then we'll run up and grab our elk, and then head over to the outpost. Almost there. So, nice silver. Got him with a double lung shot. Pretty good, I think. Not overly concerned with bison at this point. I mean, it would be nice if we could get a diamond bison, but we have plenty of opportunities for that. Let's see if we happen to see any up here. So just it's all the female elk that were standing over here. The male's long gone. All right, where is our? So we should have this other one up over here somewhere. We'll grab that as quickly as we can and then head over to the outpost over there. It's always nice to get detoured in this fashion. We'll let them run away. They're not gonna help us out at all. Oh, here's our elk. All right, so he was a guaranteed gold based on the score estimate that we had. So there we go. Go ahead and tax him, and let's go ahead and mark him off as a gold trophy animal. We are looking for deer, Rocky Mountain elk. 460.60 is our new max score for him. So that is very nice. I'm really looking forward to getting him on the wall. That's a pretty good rack too, I think. But we're going to go ahead and run over to this outpost and call it a day. So hopefully you guys had lots of fun. Be sure to click that like button if you did, so that the YouTube algorithm will know, and send the video out to as many people as possible. If you're not subscribed, please consider doing so now, so that when the next video comes out, it will show up in your feed and you'll be able to watch it as soon as it becomes available. Channel members do get early access to all of my content, so be sure to click that join button, check out the list of options available there, and decide if any of those are right for you. If you're not interested in a membership, you can always leave a form of a tip with YouTube's thanks button. Direct contributions such as these are greatly appreciated and a critical component to helping to turn this into a full-time gig, which is the dream. So again, thank you very much for your time. I hope you guys have been enjoying these hunts. Be sure to come back for the next one, because we are surely not anywhere close to being done with Call of the Wild. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.